Travel information here. Inquiries welcome.
Alright. So welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact, yeah, guys. So yeah. So we're gonna continue our like tribe story or whatever.
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer.
Paimon?
Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. But how should we lure those scammers out?
Maybe try bump to some by the mysterious island.
Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Who the? Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already.
Let's get the roll, stupid.
Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
Alright. Oh my god.
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island from the legend.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Right.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average person to reach the island. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination.
So this is a pitch for your services.
Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear.
Alright.
Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map.
Stars.
Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
Wow.
He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought us together. So, what say you to having me as your guide?
Alright.
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'd be working for free?
That's strange.
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of mora.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him.
It's still part of the sales pitch.
Alright, thank you. Then please, guide us onward.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Yeah, for that. Do that. We got that onslaught event, bro.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light. And humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Wow.
Really? Can we?
No. I was like, no.
Ahem.
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta? Insight?
I'm sure about that.
Not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Koholosaur. My senior here is responsible to serve.
Wow.
Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholosaurs. They say that Atta has actually visited the mysterious island before.
Therefore,
we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to get there.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Koholosaurus elder talk?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Koholosaurs, of course.
But
no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs.
All right.
I can understand
Atta's instructions and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Okay.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per person. In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be extremely taxing for a Koholosaur. Cost to maintain their health can be quite high, you know.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. And I knew there was no such thing as a free lunch.
Just pay up.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they just made up all that stuff about the talking Koholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
What makes your dumbass happy?
Remember, approach them slowly. You don't want to scare Atta.
Don't worry. I will help interpret Atta's insights.
Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
No shit. I wish he would have been. I wish he would have been your ass.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Yeah. Okay. That's funny.
Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
Oh.
Did you really get anything from that noise?
Of course.
Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Oh, sure.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
Yeah. Yeah. There's your fucking receipt.
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please,
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the chief's mora to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence?
Idea.
Paimon's curious what other tricks these scammers are using.
Alright.
These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be convicted. But after handing over all that mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
Won't hurt to cast when you want to.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, alright, then let's get going!
Are you sure? One second. He's fine. I feel like Tommy NFG needs to play this game, bro. Like that. Because he's judgmental about the game.
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
You mean, we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything exciting about this journey.
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path after all the mora you spent, that would make me look like a good guide, don't you think? Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there before sunset.
Are you sure?
According to Atta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
Bro.
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Looks like a scam.
Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need for us to continue either. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities. With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Huh. Let's see. Huh? Wait, all the writing has disappeared.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
You running away.
He's trying to get away! Let's go after him! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I have dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
You got caught, bro. You know what this chief reminds me of? She reminds me of Galgura, the V-Tour Galgura. So yeah. With the fucking shark hat that she has. But the difference is that Galgura has a shark hoodie on, so yeah. And she's actually one of the V-Tours from Hololive, so yeah.
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Keep your hands off me!
Keep your hands off me!
That's my Mora!
That's my Mora!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force? Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... All right. Sure. I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
When you promise someone of something that they want that could be good, and tell them, hey, just pay us a few bucks. And then you press them to keep paying and paying and paying until you either stop responding or you just take them to some random no-name location. Like, that is a scam. Or bring them some regular item. Like, that's a fucking scam. So yeah. Because you don't really care. You don't really want to show them something spectacular. You just want to take their money. That's all.
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
No wonder you're the chief of the tribe! I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there?
Bro.
That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious island? I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple. There is no shortcut to the island, and most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it.
Bro.
If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the springs, despite all of their abilities, will find it difficult to overcome the obstacles along the way. Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open to the public, few have ever made it there. There's a requirement? What is it? Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be like? It should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships with your companions before witnessing some breathtaking sights, uncovering a really touching story, and scoring some super cool treasure at the end.
What hardships do you have to go through, Paimon? Let's be honest. You barely went through any hardships. And it's all the traveler that be doing the hardships.
And therein lies the key point. Overcoming hardships with your companions. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists, but his closest friends.
Wow. It's crazy. Okay, let's go.
The legend also mentioned that only those willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends, the kind of friends you would trust with your life. So that's the key. From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends, the kind that would trust each other with anything.
I would never trust Paimon for anything. Like if I tell her, spend the Mora on something important, her bitch ass would just spend it on food. Like, I would never trust Paimon with anything.
But unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis.
At least the chief, even though the chief says that neither of us is guides, at least she's honest, because Paimon was never a guide to begin with, or not. And if she claims that she is, then she's not. Then she's a pretty shitty one, because the only time she really acted like a guide was at the start of the game. That's it.
That's true. But don't feel discouraged. I believe this beautiful land that I call my home will not disappoint you. Whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with plenty of exciting adventures. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky. Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily, even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit.
But I bet you give up when something's too hard for you, Paimon. So yeah.
Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just recommend finding a guide first who you can trust with your lives.
When something's too hard for you, Paimon. Alright.
A guide we could trust with our lives? Oh, who knows when we'll meet someone like that around here?
It won't take as long as you think.
Yeah, Paimon has a good feeling about this. Then let's go check out some of the other places first. It appears you've already made up your minds. Then I'll be taking my leave. My assistants will pay you for all your help. Thanks again. Okay, bye-bye.
Right, Act 2 is complete. Wow.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Go.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Okay, I can't do the third act because I had to. In order for me to do that, I would have to continue the main story. At the moment, I don't want to continue the main story at the moment. Let's enjoy the show with Lainey. Do it. Let's enjoy Lainey's show. Let's do this shit. Oh, and there they are. There.
Paimon's excited to see another of Liddy's magic shows! Wait. My dad, shouldn't you be on stage by now?
Not this time. My brother's going solo today. So I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin. The great magician Linny has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
Please follows the audience with skill.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just. It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children. Children love magic because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world. And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Oh, alright.
That sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
Oh no.
It was with a flower.
Took it in his hand.
Took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and
it magically
appeared on my head.
Oh, okay.
I was so
happy that day.
No one had ever
given me a flower before that.
What? Wait, for real? That's actually fucked up. That's actually fucked up that no one gave you a flower prior to that point. I would have thought someone in your family would have done it. I thought. So yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Actually, now that you mention it, Winnie's done that one before.
Are you sure?
Is that right? Then I suppose he's
a romantic at heart, just like Caesar.
So let's treasure the time we have with him. After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
Only sad.
That's right. It's all over now. Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Right.
Yes, you can breathe easy now.
You can breathe easy now. Phantom Weasel.
Even Lynette is... Wait, what? The Phantom Weasel? The one who escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Linny once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience. But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma.
Aren't you tired of the
grieving widow act?
I think it's time to put
an end to it.
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't like this
not a
riddle.
riddle.
Paimon doesn't like where this is going. Come on, say something.
Ladies
and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far.
There will now be a
brief intermission, after which Linny will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show, the one we've all been waiting for.
The final performance
will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they?
Don't worry.
Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon.
Let's talk
somewhere else for now.
Stop, yeah, guys. Here we are.
Dear me,
This is awkward, isn't it?
And unfortunately,
I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood. This is a big mistake for a magician to make. But thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Don't we have more important things to address right now? Women accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh, what the heck's going on?
All in good time.
Magicians are
good at guessing what people are thinking.
I know the
questions you want to ask.
And as it happens,
the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
Really? Well then, let's hear it. I'm dying of curiosity here.
Let's go back to the very
beginning.
A decade ago,
when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine.
She never missed a target,
never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands.
But as her
infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer.
Every day, she
ran the risk of being exposed for who she was.
Wait, so she was the true Phantom Weasel?
Of course,
she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf.
After weighing her options,
she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar.
After all,
magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So then what?
Being the master deceiver she was, the weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind.
maybe I don't
need to get my hands dirty after all. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
I've got to hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. That's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this. Pulling the strings.
She was talking about you, Gemma.
But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Linny? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Don't worry. Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the weasel. And in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession. As if there was something else he was trying to hide.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me? Even without a shred of evidence? A magician
is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. And I have no doubt that you, Gemma, are equally talented in this regard. With a little help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence.
Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but
everyone sympathized with your plight.
Who would suspect
for one second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
Wait. So you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it? Why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell you out even at the end instead of agreeing to be the weasel himself?
Yes, why indeed?
Maybe Gemma herself
could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Linny,
if you're so confident
in your version of events,
then I think the answer
should be obvious. Having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer. Though sadly, a little dull.
Is that right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you care to change the topic
to something more interesting,
I'd be much obliged. As a matter of fact,
there's one thing I'd really like to understand.
Why would the real
weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people?
Could you shed
any light on that?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here,
aren't we?
If I had to guess, I would say that the real weasel
must have had a terrible childhood.
What?
Left to fend for
herself after her parents died young.
Betrayed.
Scorned. Beaten.
She'd scrounge
waste paper from garbage bins to draw on.
Using twigs and
dirt for lack of ink and pen.
She'd sew ugly
ragdolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on.
This was her only
source of happiness in life.
But it was all she needed.
And she was content.
Until the world
decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed.
And this time
everything was taken from her.
She felt like life
was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape.
At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she
stood in the shadows
and watched with envy as all good things in the world
passed her by.
This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a
breeding ground for dark thoughts.
Thoughts which
festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles.
Damn, that's fucked up that she had to go through a lot. But that still doesn't give you the right to do what you did.
I detest
the happiness of others, in all its forms alike.
I will rob them of
everything they hold to be good and true.
It will
fill the void in my soul.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
Now
it all makes sense.
Does this story
satisfy you, Linny?
Yes, it is
quite to my tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
So what was the warning letter?
That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you trying to achieve there? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
She didn't write the letter.
After
10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now.
But it seems like
someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace. Linny.
Or should I call you the
Phantom Copycat now?
You were the one who posted
that letter outside the Opera House.
But why?
Very sharp Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever.
No need for me to be
coy about it. Our goal was to clear Caesar's name. The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the weasel to show themselves.
That's it?
That's it?
You had no
other agenda?
Of course we did.
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10 years ago?
10 years ago?
You mean
Caesar's death?
You met him?
You met him?
Wait.
Oh, I get it.
You were those two
obnoxious kids.
It's been so long.
And you're all grown up now.
I didn't
recognize you.
He taught you magic
back then, didn't he?
For what?
10 days or 10 days or something?
And you went to all this trouble.
Why?
Why?
Because you feel like you
still owe him something?
We remember
all our debts, however great or small.
10 years ago,
Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out.
10 years on,
10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore.
But we
did not forget.
And so
we came to find you.
And?
What exactly
did you take from me?
I'm still standing,
as you can see.
Lorenzo has
admitted to everything.
I'm free.
Free?
Do you really think so?
Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth.
I think that applies
to you too.
Truth can take
many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value,
fervent
hopes and dreams,
and irreplaceable
people.
Life took
many things from you, and those wounds never healed.
When they ached
unbearably in the dead of night, stealing became your way of numbing the pain.
What are you trying
to say?
I'm saying
that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life.
Perhaps
that's because you found something other than a life of crime to fill the hole.
Back to
Lorenzo for a second.
He murdered
his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him.
But what did he have
to gain from all that?
He knew who you were
and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake.
He's the
reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years.
Yeah, he had your back. Like, you just gotta toss him aside? For what? Check out Slam. We're on trouble. Oh, okay. Most of their bands was yesterday. My Hero on Trouble. So the Rocket Blade Point's currently under Mans. Well, he's going under Mans. So yeah. As that was my original planned nighttime stream for tonight. But plans had to get changed because of the Mans in the Rocket Blade Point, so yeah. Instead, I decided to just do My Hero Ultra Rumble.
You're
more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has.
So I think you know,
deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life.
But that
truth is gone now.
And
I guarantee you,
you'll
never see it again.
Congratulations on your freedom.
Gemma.
Your freedom will cost you dearly.
From now on,
you'll be all alone in a world full of lies and falsehoods.
I do hope
you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Yeah, like... Yeah, like... Let's learn this for a second. Wait, so Lorenzo... More just constant murder. Yeah. The only real friends each other has. Yeah, Gemma, like, you and Lorenzo were like the only true friends. So yeah, and now I think it was either Lorenzo or that other dude, like, I don't know what his name is. Lorenzo's not Caesar. And now since both of them is gone, you have your freedom, Gemma, but at the cost of your friend.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Linny to perform his final act in tonight's show. I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale. Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
A high-altitude escape?
There you go.
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which he was dubbed the Phantom Weasel. So we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real Weasel has now confessed to their crime.
Guess that's my cue to leave. I've been practicing this one for ages now, but I'm still a little nervous.
Yeah, so Gemma and Lorenzo were like good friends. And now that he's gone. Oh, wait. I'm still confused. Is it Lorenzo that's friends with Gemma? Or Caesar? Gemma from Genshin. Okay, I'll search Gemma myself. I'll search Gemma myself. Oh, okay, Lorenzo. Okay. It's Lorenzo that Gemma loved. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, and since Lorenzo basically turned himself in, that leaves Gemma all alone, just like how she was when she was a kid. So yeah.
Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Lenny, wait. You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets.
So what about now?
So what about now?
Are you an open book?
Are you an open book?
Or are you still the same
Or are
as
you still
ever?
the same as
You
ever?
don't have to tell
You don't
lies.
have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone.
You'll
One
end up
day,
exactly where
you'll end
I
up
am
exactly
today.
where I am today.
Maybe then you'll
Maybe
finally
then you'll
understand.
finally understand.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm nothing.
I'm nothing like you.
What are we doing now?
Like Lenny said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
What about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for her soon enough.
Oh, and if you'd like to see
And if
Lenny
you'd like to
after
see
the show,
Lenny after the show,
you know where he'll be.
you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
Alright. Well, let's go watch Lenny's finale then. This trick's a pretty dangerous one, but he should be able to pull it off, right?
What is my truth?
Is my truth.
Sometimes I think
Sometimes I think I'm like a
addict.
gambling addict.
All I care about is
All I
winning.
care about is winning.
And it doesn't matter
And it
what's
doesn't
at stake.
matter what's at stake.
Every time I
By
come
the
to
time
my
I come to
senses,
my senses,
I'm left with nothing.
I'm left with nothing.
Oh, if I had
Oh,
my
if I
time
had
again.
my time again.
Yeah, it's sad. When it comes to gambling addicts, that's just sad if you're a gambling addict, bro. Like, all that you care about is winning money. And by the time the person comes to their senses, it's already too late. They'll lose everything. Like, this is why we hear the saying, gamble responsibly. Say, yeah. And that's what microtransactions basically is. Fucking gambling, bro. A form of gambling, bro. I don't know why people is allowing these companies to do this, bro. They should know that microtransactions is a form of fucking gambling, Yeah. Yeah, now you realize you fucked up, Gemma. Like, Lorenzo sacrificed himself for you. Sure, you got your freedom, Gemma, but at what cost? But at the cost of Lorenzo being locked up. Yeah, now you're gonna have basically a long time to think about what you did. Now let's talk to Lynette.
Magicians are not like thieves. Thieves only tear things apart.
But good-hearted
magicians,
they put things back
they put
together.
things back together.
Let's go. The hell?
Magic should be
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and defy logic.
Magic is hard
Magic
work.
is hard work.
Every single movement,
has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
You
taught us so much,
but
we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Do you still remember
Do you
what I
still
told
remember what I told you?
This world is
full of lies and falsehoods.
I only hope that
I only hope that one day
you can find your own truth.
What about you?
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my
Magic
truth.
is my truth.
I want to perform a
I want
magic
to
trick
perform a
so
magic
great
trick
that
so great that people will always think of me
about
when
it.
they talk about it.
For a magician,
What greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold!
Behold!
Sealed
Lenny
inside
is
the
sealed inside the box.
box.
Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Watch out!
Mysterious. Surprising. And logic defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar. I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Wow.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next he turned into flowers.
How could he possibly
have done that?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished right in front of my eyes. What a heart-stopping magic show. This is really worth the trip. Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Linny has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself. Looks like everyone really loved Linny's grand finale.
Yeah.
I doesn't see Linny anywhere. Where'd he go? Oh, Linny said he'd be waiting for us at the usual hunt. Where is that?
Cemetery.
Oh, you mean the one where Caesar's buried? Yeah, that's probably it. This whole magic show kind of seemed like Linny's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward. Alright, let's go look for him there.
So. Four. Let's do this shit. Yeah, we're almost done with Lady's mission.
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the audience on tenterhooks. That's our job. So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh. I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling, suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments. Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip right until the end?
You know, I must be wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
After I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I had an agenda when we approached him.
An agenda?
I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves. But without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us. In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, we hid so many things from him. For instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, it's my passion. But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
Honey.
Don't blame you.
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you? But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the house of the hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death, and was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. As I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But I guess it's the price we have to pay. You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
Yeah, sure, we've had to say our fair share of lies during our journey too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings. Delicious food, fun toys, and the traveler by my side. Paimon just needs to focus on things like this, and all the unhappy stuff goes right out the window. You know, Traveler, doesn't that kind of make you Paimon's truth?
Exactly. It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days. That's why the darkness never consumed me, and why it never will. Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through. All right. Time to lighten this conversation up a little. What did you think of the show tonight? Were you happy with it?
It was amazing! I just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation. We spent most of our time in the opera house just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show. Winnie, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Come on! Surely you can think of something. The Winnie Paimon knows can do anything if he puts his mind
Show's
to it.
over, Paimon. Like, just let him rest.
Oh, all right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand! You ain't going along with this!
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
Really? Let's see. There it is! This is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, a rainbow rose. But more importantly, Paimon has to know how the trick is done. Please, Linny, pretty please.
Well, if you want to learn
magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
Fine. Please, teacher.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Paimon late into Karina's voice acting career as Paimon is so fucking insufferable, bro. In terms of voice.
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets. You have to observe, think, and find the answers for yourself.
Is that it?
Look at the time.
Look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long.
Thanks again for coming
to see my show. I bid you both good night. I look forward to seeing you again.
Alright, fine. Shall we head back down too? Paimon can't wait to read The Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets Linny and Caesar will be plastered all over it. Let's head to the Steambird's offices tomorrow morning and see what we can find out.
That's two of them at the way forward, bro. If you remember, that's two. Oh, okay. Okay, so we could do Lynette's hangout event. So,
you're here. Lynette and Jillian are busy getting ready, so please come with me.
right, let's go. Act 1 in the ruins.
That puppet in the middle. Is that Lynette?
She's so pretty.
It started. Keep your voice down.
The protag, the dancer, has been abandoned in some ruins. She suspects it's because of health condition with her legs, which has affected her ability to dance. But then she finds the other abandoned puppets, who look just like her. She realizes her illness is just a mechanical breakdown, and she is just a dancing puppet.
Wow. I thought it would be hard to follow, but in the end it was actually very clear.
Even though her face was expressionless and she didn't speak the whole time, I felt like I could really understand how the protagonist was feeling.
Oh, for real? Alright then. Act 2, the journey. Some mechanical puppets believe in a myth. At the end of the world, there is a god of puppets who can turn puppets into human beings. And so the protagonist and her clan began their quest. But the myth is a lie. Spread by someone with nothing but contempt for public kind. At the end of their journey, they are kidnapped, dismantled, melted down, and abused. The protag helped her companions escape, but in the process became trapped under the rubble of a crumbling building. She closed her eyes and enters into deep sleep.
Director Mary really is a master of his craft. And so is the actress in the lead role.
I have a friend who saw the show on the opening day. They thought the critics overstated how good it was, but I gotta say, the protagonist is incredible.
are too close to for the thunderous applause.
I can't believe it's only been a few days since the last show. Lynette's improved so much. Just wow. I'm speechless. Words simply cannot do justice to the sheer excellence we witnessed from Lynette on stage today.
Your penchant for the hyperbolic strikes again, Almery. Clearly, you weren't at a loss for words when you were writing your article. I saw you hand it to the journalist. Trying to get your critique into the papers the moment the show is over, are you?
Well, you know how it is.
You know how it is. The early critics get all the readers.
Wouldn't you agree,
marry you?
What's the matter? What's the matter? The cat got your tongue?
The first half was a
huge success.
And I could tell
the acting was top tier.
My apologies, Mr. Maloney. Please excuse me for a second.
I need to
have a little talk with my actors.
Very well. While you're at it, this might be a good time to talk future collaborations with Lynette.
Are you guys sure
this is gonna work?
If Director
Merrihew pushes back?
We're already halfway there. We can't back out now.
All we need to do
is stick to the plan. What is this plan that you're so intent on hiding from me?
Director Merrihew. I thought you were talking to Maloney and the critics.
Quarantine and Armory have both finished their articles. I went to greet them as a mere formality, but you seem to have availed yourselves of my absence during the first half to defy me. What have you done? Was that really Lynette playing the lead role?
No, director, you saw through it.
Ta-da!
Before here's Lynette. What's behind him?
Director Merrihew?
I was the one playing
the lead role just now.
I switched costumes and masks with Jillian so that I could be the protagonist's companion and stay out of the limelight.
Lynette, why on earth would you do this?
You know my acting is amateur. The only reason I'm being seen as a pro, let alone a pioneer, is because you have critics supporting the show.
Right now, there's a whole audience out there.
If they'd seen me in the leading role during the first half, they wouldn't be expecting anything more. But what happens now that they've seen Jillian in the role? If you force me to play the lead in the second half, they'll be wondering, why is the actress suddenly giving such an underwhelming performance right at the climax of the whole story?
What's this director? Oh,
These are just some of the questions that will be on everyone's minds during the second half. And those questions will follow them out the doors of the theater after
You
the
think
show
Chris will
ends.
still have any credibility then?
There's only one way for you to save your reputation. And that's to keep Jillian as the lead all the way to the end.
Absolutely not. I'd sooner announce that we're having technical difficulties and need to stop the show. If I keep Jillian as the lead for the second half, what do you think will happen in the curtain call when she takes her mask off? Everyone will see that we've changed actors. What will your fans think? They're only here because of you. And what about all the critics who support you? If we get on the wrong side of them, it'll be the death of the whole show. There'd be tickets to refund, fines to pay for breach of contract. The whole group's hard work would go down the drain. Don't you see how much this would cost us? You can't just take a job on a whim, then abandon your responsibility the moment you don't feel like doing it anymore. You're playing games with other people's hopes and dreams.
Director Merrihew, please. You're not being fair to Lynette.
Actually, Jillian, he's half right. I did kind of take this on a whim. But my responsibility here is making sure you get back the role that belongs to you.
I guess part of that responsibility lies with me, considering I badgered you into accepting the job.
Sorry I'm a little
late to the show. Work's been keeping me pretty busy lately.
Lenny? What do you want? Do you think you can snap your fingers and make all my problems magically disappear?
That might be a little tricky. But instead, I could make something else magically appear.
Oh wow.
What's this?
Draft complaint letter, my contract, your legal fees, reimbursement for the tickets, and an advance on the penalty fee for breach of contract. Mr. Marion, I'm stepping down from the leading role, regardless of whether you choose to cancel the rest of today's show.
If you do suffer unforeseen financial losses from this, you're free to seek damages as per the contract. And if you want to file a lawsuit, there's a draft here that you can use if you need it.
I can't believe this. You're literally handing me a lawsuit against you with a straight face. Of course. All this more, it's a pittance to you, isn't it? Must be nice to have the luxury of prior success and fame. Look at us. We're huge stars. One minute we want to go on stage. The next we feel like backing out of the contract. But that's okay. We're famous. We can afford it. You have no respect for other people's work. You're treating other people's hopes and dreams like a big joke. You don't give a hoot how much this show means to other people. You don't even care that the whole production might have to shut down because of you.
That's not true. I do care. And I'm under no illusion as to how much this show means to you.
Oh, brilliant deduction there. Of course it means a lot to me. This is my show. That's the only reason I asked you to be in it in the first place.
Really? Then why do your eyes tell a different story? The way you look at me. It's full of contempt. Almost as if I've destroyed your work of art.
So it was really.
What? I would never think that.
A couple days ago, I asked some associates to do some digging for me. I was interested to know who else you invited to play the lead apart from Lynette. Surprise, surprise. Turns out that all the other famous actresses you asked either had prior commitments or weren't a good fit for the role. They all turned you down.
And I would have turned you down too, if not for an unlikely set of coincidences.
You didn't send those invitations because you were looking for a better actress than Jillian, but because your investor wanted a big name in your show. Right?
Director Marion.
It's clear that Jillian was an outstanding actress.
To get Maloney on your side, you chose to make Jillian the understudy, and then look for an opportunity for her to take the lead.
And Lynette actually accepted the invitation.
I bet you were torn at first, weren't you? Do you stick to the tried and tested formula? Choose Lynette, use her celebrity to get the critics on your side so that you and your investors can line your pockets?
Or do you choose Jillian, so that you and your longtime collaborator can stage the show of your dreams, the original, unedited version of The Lost Puppet?
Where you did it because of pressure from the investors. Ultimately, you betray yourself by choosing Lynette.
I didn't betray myself.
You mentioned prior success and fame earlier, but you're a well-known director yourself, with countless works to your name. Wouldn't that make you successful too?
Yeah, for real, because don't complain about Lynette using her fame to back out, where you use your fame as director to please investors. So,
Or maybe, deep down, none of your current achievements really count as success to you.
For real, bruh. Like, you should appreciate the success you get, bruh. Because if you don't appreciate any success you got, bruh, then you don't deserve to be a director. Like, without all that success from your past works, bruh, you wouldn't even be here, bruh. You'll just be some nobody, bruh.
Right now, you have an opportunity to send Jillian onto that stage and perform the second half as you always imagined it. Faithful to your original script. Your work would be displayed for all of Fontaine to see in its true, perfect form.
Did you say perfect? Perfect?
But you keep pursuing the kind of success that you don't even value at the cost of your own artistic integrity.
Or will you act now before Maloney and the critics can protest and make your dream come true on the stage? And Jillian's dream. In fact, the dreams of the whole troupe.
The whole troupe?
Director marry you?
Actually, most of the money Lenny brought came from us. We all chipped in.
We've worked with you for many years now. Your troupe has been here for you all the way, from the empty theaters where we first performed to the opera house today. We watched as you slowly started down a path you used to despise. The path of powerful connections, drinks receptions, backdoor deals with critics, and collaborations based on fame instead of talent.
Yeah, bro. And that sucks. That sucks. How certain people despise a certain thing, but then in later years they will become that exact thing that they despise. Like, for example, John Cena. John Cena says that he'll always stay with the WWE, and that he'll never go to essentially never go to Hollywood like The Rock did. But then years later, Cena would go on to partake in Hollywood and acting. And the more he took up acting, the less he appeared on WWE television. So yeah. So Cena became the exact thing that he hated, bro. So yeah. That's crazy. And it just sucks seeing a person or a company become something that they despise in the past. So yeah. Okay, let's move on.
But this is just a temporary measure. I did it for the good of the troupe. And besides, this is how the whole industry works. Everyone else is doing it.
You wouldn't say that when you first started, bro. You would never say that when you first started, bro. You would never say that when you first started, bro. Like, one of your trope workers told you that, hey, this was something that you once despised, and now all of a sudden you become that exact thing that you despise. You're saying that, oh, everyone's doing it, like, bro. Like, bringing someone over just for their status as opposed to talent, like, no, bro. Like, I feel like bringing talent is way more important than bringing status, because sure, the person might have status, but do they have talent? No. Like, I'd rather have talent come in, bro. Because there are a lot of talented people out there. But yeah, for some reason, major record labels and Hollywood pick out some of the most shittiest people to partake in their shit, bro. Why? Like, there's so many talented people out there, and you chose the shittiest ones. Like for example, when it comes to like the hip hop industry, it feels like when it comes to big name labels, it felt like within the past, I would say 8 years that it became shit, bro. Or like, no wait, past decade, bro. Makes you wonder, why the fuck does people like Lil Pump or 6ix9ine or Sexy Red got popular? Why? Where they're completely garbage, bro. Like, for real. Like, there's so many talented people you could have chose to join the main record labels, but yet you don't. You choose some of the most shittiest rappers to blow up. And what? And also, why the fuck does some people like them? Why? Like, especially the likes of Lil Pump, 6ix9ine, Ice Spice, Sexy Red, and even Playboi Carti. And I know I'm gonna get some fucking haters from those Playboi Carti stans, bro, for saying that, but it's true, bro. Playboi Carti is ass, bro. Like, for real. I'm like, like, I swear, Playboi Carti is the male Paimon in terms of hip hop. Like, his voice sounds annoying, especially his fucking baby voice, bro. Like, for real. Like, dead ass. And also, Sexy Red. Like, I don't know why the fuck did she call herself sexy? Why? If she's ugly as hell. She straight up looks like Young Thug, bro. Like, for real. And even then, Young Thug is a horrible rapper himself. Okay, no wait, yeah, he is horrible. He'd be like, ooh. Oh my god, bro. Like, god damn, hip hop used to be good in the 1990s and the 2000s, bro. So yeah.
Yes, we know. Back when you started, you had to bite the bullet and do these things to keep the troop afloat. But then what happened? You began to embrace these methods more and more, becoming so reliant on them that every show you put out is overhyped by the media, and every script you write is edited to suit some celebrity's needs.
For real, like, you rewrite scripts to satisfy celebrity needs. Like, bro, whatever happened to good writing, bro? Like, for real.
Surely you must have noticed what's happening. While we've been performing at bigger and bigger theaters with each show, the applause is getting quieter and quieter each night. And the criticism from people who've seen the show is growing. Marie's friends are sycophants. They don't care if the audience is disappointed because the show doesn't live up to their glowing reviews. They praise the things they like and skirt around the things they don't.
For real. Like, all that the director is doing is just pleasing the critics. Like, I'm gonna say this right now. Fuck the critics, bro. Like, they don't know what good entertainment is, bro. Like, for real. Like, he just praising the critics just to stroke their fragile egos, bro. Like, whatever happened to putting on a good show?
I know everyone's using the same promotional tactics, but does that really make it okay?
No, it doesn't. It does not make it okay, Jillian. Like, just because you use the same promotional tactics, that does not make it okay. Like, if you if you hype something heavily, it makes you think that the show's good. But if you hype something heavily only for the show to be ass, then that means it got overhyped, bruh. And that means it would draw criticism from fans.
Well,
Well, it's just a stopgap solution. As soon as I've made enough Mora, I'll stop. Things will be different next time.
I bet you.
I promise.
I bet you the trope is gonna say, "Oh, I bet you they're gonna say, "Oh, you say that bullshit every single time," and then you'll go back to your greedy ways. Like, no, bruh. Like, whatever happened to pleasing your fans, Marux?
Next time, huh? Yeah. Next time, you won't use your connections. Next time, you won't pay off the critics. Next time, you'll let Julian play the lead.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. If you make some money once, you'll want to do it again. Then again. Slowly but surely, you turn your back on your dreams.
For real, bruh. Like, you say you'll stop when you make enough, but then when you make enough, you're gonna end up wanting to do it more and more and more and more, to the point where you're gonna end up feeling greedy. The point where you basically betray your dreams and just focus on money. Like,
I won't turn my back on my dreams any longer, Director Mary. Never again.
Me neither.
for success.
I had dreams too. What?
Act 3, List the Rubble. An unknown period of time elapsed before the group of mechanical puppets finally cleared the rubble, freed the protagonist, and reactivated her. They told her, "You've been buried here for thousands of years. The mechanical puppets now rule the world." It turned out that the puppets who had started the uprising were none other than the protag's companions, who she is rescued all those years later. The protag was now revered as a hero by all the puppet kind. The mechanical puppets asked the protag what she wishes for, but only she wishes for one thing.
The plot here seems a little different from what the reviews said.
The protagonist
wanted to return to the stage, so the puppets replaced all her parts with the latest ones available, built her a grand opera house, and summoned a huge audience.
And in the end, she forgot herself amidst the applause and cheers of her fellow puppets.
Hey, no spoilers! Huh? Wait, hang on, that's not even what's happening. The set has changed back to the one from the first act.
Cons.
Please let this work out.
No need to be so nervous, Director Mary. We only told you Lynette would be quitting the show to get you to make a decision. We wanted you to believe that this show would have to end after today, no matter what you decided. But in truth, I believe that if we choose our words carefully, there's no reason we can't get Maloney to come around and keep the show going.
Of absolute pure torque.
You really thought this plan through.
I'm not upset
about what you've done. What's worrying me now isn't how Maloney will react, or whether the show will get cancelled. It's the audience.
I've always thought the
original script is better, but it moves them like I've always hoped.
When Jillian
does her curtain call, they applaud her. What if people only came to see the show for Lynette? And because of the reviews? What if they don't really care about the show at all? It feels like I've been hiding inside my safe little castle for too long. And now I'm scared to go outside the walls and hear what people really think.
You know what this reminds me of? Greedy companies, bro. Like, this reminds me of EA, bro. Like, or Disney. people that are basically too afraid to, or basically greedy companies in general, let's just put it at that. They basically find a format that works and then they milk it for all it's worth to the point where they're even too afraid to take risk. You know what? I got a better example than EA or Disney. Nickelodeon. That's the way better example, bro. A way better example. Because guess how long Nickelodeon's been over-reliant on SpongeBob? Guess how long? 20 fucking years, bro. They've been over-reliant on the product. 20 fucking years. Basically after the first movie came out in 2004. Well, at least shortly after the first movie came out, all of a sudden Nickelodeon started to get over-reliant on SpongeBob. Hell, even willing to kill off their own show, their own new shows, just to give the time slot to SpongeBob. And even basically made their standards for animations way too high. In that if it's not as successful as SpongeBob, they'll just forget about it and just push it onto either their website or Nicktoons. Like, bro, like, one show that honestly suffered from this whole thing was The Legend of Korra, bro. The sequel series to Avatar: The Last Airbender. The show was good, but the way Nickelodeon handled the series was horrible. Hell, the final season was pushed to their website, bro. Yeah, their website. That is so horrible, bro. Like, you, out of all the space you had on the main network, you couldn't just, like, you could have at least just give up half an hour of a time slot to Korra. Like, what the hell? Like, SpongeBob got too many time slots on the main network. Like, I'm sure the series will be fine if you just let it give up its half-hour time slot, bro, to Korra. So yeah, I feel like Nickelodeon got so comfortable with the SpongeBob franchise that they were too afraid to try anything new, because it would take a lot of creative risk and make decisions. I know something that these greedy companies like Nickelodeon and EA forgot about, bro. That I get that sometimes it's good to be safe, but when people are craving for something new, I think it's good to take risk. It might be a failure, it might be successful. You never know. You never know until you try that risk as a company. So yeah.
We're right here with you. We'll watch it to the end.
Act 4. Here's the original script. The protag rejects the other puppets, offered the new parts and the grand stage built for her honor. Her only wish is to see her companions again, but she is told that they gave their lives for the revolution. Their bodies lie buried in the ruins when they first met. The protag returns to the ruins alone. It's where her journey first began. She performs one last dance for the graves of her companions. Her circuitry burns out. Her parts become loose, fall from her body, but she keeps dancing until her body completely shuts down. It takes her thousands of years but at last she's finally found a reason for dancing.
Wow. Okay, this ending is much better.
Yeah. See, yeah, guys. You see how satisfying it is to take risk as a company? They might like the new product, well.
I love how they brought back the set from Act 1 and gave it a whole new meaning. What a fantastic twist. Time for the curtain call. It's the moment of truth. The applause continues after I take off the mask. I could always leave my mask on. No one would ever know.
Then they get confused. Some of them. Oh, and Farina was watching as well. And they still applaud either way.
This is what fame looks like when it's truly
Yeah.
deserved.
Jillian, you were amazing! Syra was tearing up when you did your final solo dance. So are you.
Really?
I was so nervous.
So nervous.
My legs felt like they turned to jelly.
What looked like an actor unsteady on her feet was in fact a poignant expression of the protagonist's frailty in her last moments.
Oh no, I can't take any more of that shit.
Whatever.
Hey, Marion! What the heck was that? Why wasn't Lynette playing the lead?
Oh my god, here come the bitch ass critics.
Our articles are already going to press. You better have a good explanation for
Man,
this.
fuck y'all critics, bruh. Y'all don't know what good entertainment is.
It was my.
Hey now, it was all of our.
Hold on.
The decision was mine.
The decision was mine.
And mine alone.
And mine alone.
They had nothing to do with it.
If you have any concerns, gentlemen,
then please direct
them to me.
Marry you.
So it was you.
Well
I trust you'll have no objection to me pulling the plug on this production.
What? Because the audience loves it, loves the original script. Like, y'all critics don't like what the hell? Y'all critics don't like good at entertainment, huh? All y'all care about is Mora. Like, his worst fears coming true.
Director Marion, Mr. Maloney, what on earth is going on? Why was Lynette not in the lead role? It took a lot of convincing from me for her to accept the role, and I had to turn down some big work opportunities to come and watch her performance today. You have some explaining to do.
Lenny, it was all his idea. Marry you. Explain yourself.
Wait, Lenny, as a matter of fact, this was a piece of performance art. In this play, the masks and costumes serve to obscure the differences between characters, and by extension, the difference between human and machine. We took that idea to the next level with an actor swap, blurring the lines between one performer and the next. So it's in service of the ambitious artistic goals of the production.
What?
It's similar to deceiving the audience in a magic show. We employed this technique as a means of breaking the fourth wall. It allows the audience to more intuitively understand the cognitive dissonance felt by the protagonist as a machine trying to reconcile the notion of her humanity. The audience's experience mirrors the protagonist's own confusion and becomes part of the artistic performance itself.
Like, there's like a stunt double, bro. Like, some of those more intense or risky scenes in terms of action, 9 times out of 10, they're probably not done by the actual actors themselves, but rather a stunt double of that actor.
Hold up. What is this nonsense?
Oh, I see. Well, bravo, Director Marion. You even had me fooled.
That's probably more because you just don't really understand avant-garde art very well,
Maybe
Minnie.
so, maybe so, maybe so.
Well,
Perhaps it went over my head, but I'm sure our experts here saw the whole thing coming a mile away.
You must have worked it out by the end of the first half, surely. Mr. Amory, I just heard that you managed to write your review after just the first 2
I'm
acts.
sure that will help director by setting future audiences up for a surprise twist at the end.
Yes, you're right. Director Mary, you and I are old friends. You should have said something. Then I could have played along even better.
Yes, well, to deceive the audience, you must first deceive your closest companions. I have to give credit to Lynette and her experience in performing magic. That's what inspired me to take my art to the next level.
You mean your show was partly inspired by Lynette's background in magic? Well, in that case, I'll have to plug it to everyone I know.
Unfortunately, I think Mr. Maloney is going to cancel the show.
Cancel the show? Mr. Maloney, is this true?
While I accept that deceiving the audience in the manner you did certainly has artistic merit, this is not a magic show, and we don't want our audience demanding their money back.
A very valid criticism, and one that I humbly accept. If that happens, we're prepared to reimburse and apologize to any audience members who weren't satisfied with the experience.
Reaction today, I think that what most people want to see is an excellent piece of theater and not slurry cameos.
Plus, it looks like Jillian is better than me at delivering the excellence people want to see. I'm sure audiences will be very happy with the show if she's allowed to stay in the leading
Our
role.
viewers have said that Lynette's gave the performance of the year.
Maloney, I believe there should still be time to tweak my article. From the look on Lynette's face, I think she's being sincere.
One other thing. We managed to get a meeting with Lady Farina earlier. All thanks to the Traveler's reputation, of course. Anyway, she agreed to write a review focusing on Jillian's performance and the quality of the show as a whole. She promised to give her honest opinion, and I'm sure today's audience will be discussing the performance too. There's sure to be a variety of opinions.
What about you?
I mean, art at its finest, clearly. But I'll have to give it some thought before I decide exactly what to write.
Of course. Always good to put some thought into these things. Especially now, with a growing range of voices out there. I imagine competition for readers becomes more fierce when everyone's discussing the topic.
Quarantine, Amory, let's go.
Alfred Maloney leaves with the critics in tow. Okay, so for this episode, yeah, guys.